to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm excited for today's pick a card because today we're going to tap in to see the signs and synchronicities you will get. How will you know that you have met the one, your soulmate, your person, the person you've been looking for, manifesting, whatever that is for you? So that's what we're going to get into today. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. Other than that, pause the video if you need more time with the piles. You can always pick more than one pile. We got group 1 with the light blue stone. Group 2 with the dark blue stone. Group 3 with the green stone. And group 4 with the pink stone. So like I said, pause the video if you need more time, take as much time as you need, but we're just gonna jump right into it. All right, if you chose group 1 with the light blue stone, this is your reading. We're going to be using the Mermaid Tarot for you guys today. But we're going to tap in to see, how will you know you've met the one? What will you be seeing, experiencing? Spirit, this is for group 1 with the light blue stone. How will they know they've met the person they've been looking for? Okay. You know what, to be honest, tapping into this energy, I feel like you're already in this energy. I just heard vortex. There's kind of like this energy of you being separated from the matrix or really disconnected from the world. You may have recently gone on like a social media cleanse, or you may be really limiting your content that you watch, what you watch specifically, what you do. There's an energy of you guys kind of throwing out not only the old version of yourself, but your old way of doing things. So whatever methods you were using, like for manifestation before, I don't feel like you're doing those now. And also there's this energy of surrender and stillness that you're sitting in so that you can remain in the same place long enough for what you want to come to you. So I don't see I don't know, it's interesting because it's like we do have the manifesting dreams card that came out. So you are manifesting this to you, but in a very different kind of way, not in a direct kind of way where you're constantly doing spell work, meditating, focusing on your specific person, focusing, like hyper focusing on the process. You're really allowing God to kind of just bring this to you. Accepting what is. I accept and embrace my inner majesty is what that says. So there's this whole acceptance of who you are. You know that you deserve love. Therefore, you're allowing yourself to receive love. You know it's going to come. And then we have starting fresh. A wonderful new beginning is blossoming in my life. So something that's happening when you're meeting the one is you have been on a new journey or gone through like, it's not an ascension, but it's a conscious like revolution. There's an energy of you changing yourself intentionally. This could have to do with your external, your aesthetic, where you physically live, but a lot of internal, like it's not heavy at all. It feels like almost like you don't even care if love comes through or not. You're not focused on it at all. You just know that it's going to come, and you're in a place where you're just experiencing life, loving life. And this person is coming into your life. You're not having to do the most to attract them, to let them know that you're single or available, anything like that. It's just like, I am available, so I don't have to appear available. Oh my God, it's such a trippy thing because it's like when you step into your true goddesshood or godhood, it becomes less and less about like self-care or trying to embody like a regal character of divinity, and more about I am divine, so I don't have to focus on appearing divine, if that makes sense. And that's the energy that you guys are in. It's like, I am available, but I am available. When you are available, you don't have to project yourself or pretend to be or try to appear to be available, because you are. It's so trippy how you're applying these things to the process of calling love into your life, not even calling it into your life, but just kind of allowing it So you guys are very confident, but I guess confidence isn't the word either, because even that has like, well, not necessarily. I say confident is, okay, confident is fine, but just very sure of yourself and calm. We have being in flow. I'm in flow with the universe. So you've kind of given it up to God, Spirit, the divine. You're like, listen, if it's meant to be, it will be. And that's just where you're at with it. And we have manifesting dreams. My dreams are coming true. Coming true. Coming to you. Coming, you know, like it's not something that you have to reach out for. It's coming to you. So first of all, the place you're in energetically, the place you're in your life, some of you have started fresh. You've had done a big chopped your hair. You've moved. For some of you, this will be external, but a lot of you, this is internal. There is a rebirth that has happened within you personally that has caused this shift and allowed this to come in, you know. We have desert and rejection. So to be honest, you'll know okay, so when you're meeting the one, you're in a space where you have been in a dry spell and likely rejected by someone or something. This could also be an energy of you doing the rejecting, like you, like there's people trying to get your attention, trying to get close to you, trying to see if you're, you know, down for whatever they're down for, and you're kind of in this space where you're not exerting yourself like at all, and you're in a dry spell. Spirit, what signs will they see? We have the golden moment card. That's almost giving me angel number energy. But to be honest, for you guys, I'm trying so hard to get like the signs, synchronicities, and how you will know. But it's just like you do know. So there isn't the need for external confirmation for you guys. And that's the thing why a lot of people don't take the spiritual journey or the inner knowing journey, the attraction journey, because you don't run off of the external validation. You know what I'm saying? So Spirit isn't sending you a bunch of signs and signals and smoke signs and flags and going on because you don't operate by the worldly way anymore, where you need that external sign, signal. There's going to be a very clear moment that will happen. You may see an angel number, but a lot of this you're going to feel in your spirit, you guys. And I think that Pile 1 is very unique in that you guys really are on a spiritual journey and you're taking that seriously. And it's just different. Spirit is taking this time to communicate to you that your confirmation, like there's almost an energy here, you guys, where it's like, it's just going to happen. Dare I say there will be no sign signal, not a major one. If anything, you're just going to know in your spirit by the way this person shows up for you, by the inner knowing you have in your soul. You know, it's like you're going to tell yourself, because that's the journey that you're on, of like knowing and trusting and clear vision and intuition. So it's like you're going to tell yourself that this is the one. Spirit isn't really going to tell you that this is the one, to be honest. I will say some freaky things will kind of happen during this time. Whoever you're connected to karmically will likely come into your life right after or right before the one comes through, because we have reunion in air. So this is giving me like an energy that things that are still up in the air, so to speak, like things that are still left unsaid, left undone, are coming to be, I just heard squashed, but coming to be closed out. Like, you know, the cycles are closing out. I really do feel that once you meet the one, your life is going to change. And I see you guys, like, I feel this energy of maybe you guys getting married within a year, or really like stepping into a new life with your partner, even if you don't get married right away, but like living together. There may be a move that you guys take together. You move to a different state, country, region, whatever. And, your life is totally different. You're totally disconnected from people of your past to the point where they really can't contact you, especially if you have them like blocked on social media or something. Or, you know, I feel like you guys are going to get a new phone number. I see you guys with new what do you call that? It's not appliances, but like a new phone, a new house, a new, like, I don't know, you're kind of in a new timeline. So people aren't going to really be able to contact you after you're settled into your new relationship. We have movement and golden moment. So Spirit is saying things are going to take off quickly, and you're going to feel in your heart and soul like it's just like both of you are on the same page, and that's how you're going to know. You're going to have this golden moment where you feel in your heart that this is who you've been waiting for, looking for, and then they're going to match your energy. They're going to be looking for what you're looking for. They're going to be moving pretty much just as fast as you are. You guys are just on the same page. So things are just going to kind of take off and move forward. But for you guys being on this spiritual journey, you probably are already getting like less angel numbers and confirmation and signs and signals from the universe as you go further into your journey. It's like you realize you have to kind of just remain still and, you know, keep your life busy, stay focused on whatever it is that like your projects or work. But you know that like Spirit communicates with you when there's something that you need to know or in its own time. We have the Mud card here. So I do see that you guys, we got security at the bottom of the deck, which is cool. But I see that you are kind of in the weeds in a way. And being in the weeds for you, I'm getting like a vision of like an African Sahara, and it looks like a little fox or bobcat or something hiding in the weeds. And for you, it's protection, but it also does distort your view. But Spirit is keeping you tucked away in the weeds to keep you safe out of the mix of what everyone else has to, you know, going on, and time wasters and, you know, whatever. So it's a little muddy, it's a little uncomfortable, but as time goes on, you're getting more and more comfortable where you are, and you understand the journey. And also, this is a journey that you've chosen to take as well. So you do know in your heart of hearts that it's better to go about things this way, at least for you personally, than the other way, whatever that means for you. Spirit, what can you tell me? Is there any signs or signals that they will get? And if not, just show me more of their journey and what will happen. Dang it, the Star card wanted to come out. Okay, wow. Ay, we got so much going on. We have the Lovers in reverse and the King of Cups. So one way you're going to know that this is the one is that they are very disciplined. They're not getting all goo goo gaga and saying, oh, I just know you're my future wife, you're my future husband. They're feeling that, thinking that in their head, but they're not saying it because they've already like fumbled a relationship in the past, just like you have, and gone into it too soon, or associated value with someone too soon, or projected what you wanted from someone before knowing that that person is offering that to you, you know, too soon. So like for an example, this person in the past may have started to date someone, really liked them, and then made them all these promises that they weren't able to fulfill, because as the relationship went on, they realized, holy crap, I was very attracted to this person, but we are not foundationally compatible at all. So now I done told this person, yes, I see you as my future wife or my future husband, but now I have to backpedal, and it created a mess because once we actually got to know each other and saw our foundations and our level of discipline and how willing we were able to work on the relationship and just flat out compatibility beyond the emotions or the feelings of attraction, it was a no-go. So the way that you're going to know that this is the person you're waiting for is there's going to be a very strong attraction to this person, and this person is very present in the moment. They're looking at you in the eyes. They're consistently taking you on dates and things like that, but they're not giving you a bunch of like external validation through words like, I'm going to make you my future wife, we're going to do this. They're not future faking. They're not planning the future too far ahead beyond like the dates. They're building a solid foundation. They're going at a good pace, and they're consistent. That's how you're going to know they're the right person. They're not immature. They're not love bombing you. They're not trying to rush it. They're just stable, always present, and here. And that's going to give you the comfort like, wow, yeah, okay, I'm dealing with someone who is mutually accountable. someone posted a TikTok to Instagram, so I saw it, and it was this girl talking about, I hate, you know, going on dates these days because, oh, actually, it was about pretty privilege, and she's like, you know, the negative side about pretty privilege, and I'm like, okay, girl, let's not do this, but let me hear her out. And she's like, these guys that I go on dates with, they already see me as what they want just because of how I look, so they're not mutually accountable when we go on dates because they've already decided I'm the one, but they're not actually looking at me and seeing me for who I am and seeing if I'm truly a match, you know, for them beyond the looks and the attraction. So I'm on the dates doing all the work. And what tells you that this is the one you've been looking for is that they're not doing that. And listen, if you're a baddie, you're just a baddie per. So I'm sure you'll get a compliment, you know, and you'll feel that, you know, tension and attraction, but they're going to look beyond that or look beyond what they think they know about you to really get to know XYZ about you. And we have the Two of Swords. Wow, I actually love this energy here because Two of Swords can typically be kind of more of a negative thing, but with the Two of Swords in this deck, it's like we have the Hierophant and the Two of Swords. So even though I feel like you're the one, I'm going toe to toe with you to really see that. I'm studying you, Hierophant. You know, I'm studying your behavior. I'm listening to what you say. I'm present in the moment. I'm asking questions. I love it. And this person isn't toxic either. We have the Tower in reverse, 8 of Pentacles and 9 of Pentacles. So look at it, even this 9 of Pentacles. I feel like this is your energy, but this is also their energy too. You see how like the little nymph or fairy, whatever she is kind of like her head just peeking above the water, and she's got the pentacles above her. It's like you're in your spot where you're supposed to be, and you're waiting for someone to approach you, but you're still kind of hiding, you know, you're in the weeds, you're not completely throwing yourself out there. And that's how this person is showing up as well, in a way where it's like, I'm not trying to project myself onto you or, you know, immediately deciding we're together. 8 of Pentacles, I'm mutually putting in the work. And also 8 of Pentacles, you can see like all the fairies and the I don't know what that is, maybe a reindeer or a buck or something, but I know that's a fox, and then we have the bird symbolism, the frog and everything, and the community. This is like your guides supporting there, being here on this date with you, on these dates with you, your ancestors, spirit. It's like the entire universe is conspiring, and everybody is playing a role, and you've had little downloads here and there and little droplets of fairies coming into your life and blessing you with, you know, one step forward. Everything is kind of led to this. So it's like, whoo, act natural. I'm like feeling the energy build right now, and I'm like, okay, this is very, very, very intense and really exciting, but everything is coming together, and that's why we had that, you know, golden moment energy. But 10 of Pentacles in reverse, High Priestess in reverse, it's not a sure thing in terms of like external validation. It's a sure thing because you guys are in alignment, but it's not promised to you. Does that make sense? Because it's not like, oh, this person is telling you, oh, I'm gonna be with you no matter what. You have to show up, is what I'm saying. And they have to show up. And if both of you show up, you will be together. I see both of you showing up. But it's not a thing where it's like, oh, this is the love of my life, so I automatically get them, so fuck. I try not to curse so bad. I really do have like the worst potty mouth. I need to work on that. But it's not like just like throw caution to the wind, F it. We both know who we are to each other, so we're not going to build a solid foundation. We're just going to go right into like the romance. That's just not how it's going to go. And by the time you're actually here, as long as you work on yourself, you'll be fine. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So that is like, you know, a lot of people, they really revel in the honeymoon period, but they forfeit longevity. And for you guys, you're forfeiting the honeymoon period, but your relationship through the months, through the years will get better and better and sweeter, and you'll genuinely get to know each other. So genuinely, you'll be vulnerable with people. So many people end up so messed up in the head because they expect a stranger to hold space for them. They don't build that loyalty. They don't build that trust. They just throw it all in the pot, throw it all on them. This and this and this is what I've been through. And I told you that, and you didn't, show up for me, but you knew that I told you that, my ex would always turn his phone off at night, and you turned your phone off at night and you didn't charge it. So I was worried, and it threw me off the deep end. And it's like, dude, that's not their responsibility. You guys haven't built that loyalty, but just because you told them, like, you guys are building something real, something really, really real. So we have the Devil in reverse and the Five of Pentacles. I feel like you know that, and Spirit is trying to show you that now, and I feel like there's some resistance to that still. So like I said, you'll grow into it. We have, let's see, we have the Five of Wands, Page of Pentacles in reverse. There may be fights or minor disagreements in the beginning of the relationship. You guys will grow through that. We have the Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles in reverse. He's willing to build, or he, she, whoever, they're willing to build with you. Page of Swords, they're willing to work on it, but they're not like fully giving you themselves in the beginning. But we've already talked about that. You get it. We have the King of Swords in reverse and the Justice card in reverse. So King of Swords in reverse is like the communication that you would probably prefer to hear. You're not exactly getting in the beginning. What we have here is the building of a genuine relationship and something real, something that will be long lasting. So you'll be one of those, you'll be a part of one of those couples. As long as you show up, you'll be a part of one of those couples that like everyone is obsessed with. Like, we've been married for 10 years and we act like, we seem like high school sweethearts. We seem like, teens, how we're so in love, things like that, because you guys built that solid foundation of trust and love and belief and knowing, and, both of you showed up. We have Chance, Wild, and Empathy. Chance says, allow the sea to wash this chest of wonders ashore. You never know what the tide may bring in. Ooh, I love it. Wild, believe in your otherworldly beauty, dance with the waves, and drink in the sunshine. So I feel like, Spirit is telling you to allow yourself to be more of who you are, and know that you are beautiful internally and externally, but mostly internally, and step further into your uniqueness. And then we have Empathy. There's more beneath the surface. So Spirit is like really kind of keeping a lot of things under wraps. And I feel like a lot of things are secretive kind of in your journey. But for you guys, the honest to goodness truth is you're going to know in your heart of heart and your soul by seeing this person actually take the action and really build something real with you. And if you're like seriously someone with pretty privilege or very conventionally attractive, you're gonna really notice it, because it's like, wow, this person isn't objectifying me, or it's not about my beauty. It's about my booty. No, I'm joking. It's about like who I really am and what I'm really, trying to do here. I love this reading. That's what I got for you guys. My Etsy is below. If you want a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that was your reading, group 1. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 2 with the dark blue stone, this is your reading using the Witch's Tarot for you today, group 2. And we're gonna see, how will you know that you've met the one? What signs, synchronicities will you receive? Spirit, this is for group 2 with the dark blue stone. What signs, synchronicities will they see when they have met the person that they're looking for? Well, first of all, you may be seeing some 555. We have closing door with completion. So there is looking like there has been a kind of cleaning house type of energy. This could be an energy of you getting a new job. This could be an energy of you graduating school. This could be an energy of you completing a era where you really are different. And a way that you can clearly tell that you're out of an era in your life, because that can be kind of hard to track since you've lived through all of it, so it's all connected. There is no like clear break. you can see it for what it is. So if you find yourself thinking about the past a lot, or dreaming about you in a past school or in a past relationship, in a past house you used to live in, these are signs and signals that something is cleaning house, if not already, you know, being cleansed, and you're out of that cycle, because you can see it more clearly for what it is. Try not to attach too much meaning, because unfortunately when this happens, some people feel like, oh, this is a sign, I need to go back to my ex, or I need to talk to them, or I need to go back to that town, that place, whatever. If you feel called, you know, to go back and visit a town, maybe, you know, entertaining that, I feel like that would be a good thing for you. I feel like that could be very healing. But when you're out of it, you can see it more clearly. Like when you're in it, when you're in a bad job, you may have your headphones in, you have your routine, like, you know how you talk to your manager, you just kind of, you know, focus on whatever you need to focus on for the day. But once you actually leave that job and you go to a new job, you look back like, damn, that place was bad. That time in my life was so bad. That job was horrible. You can see it a lot clearer for what it truly was once you're out of it. So that's another sign that you're in this era where you're aligning with the one, your partner, whoever it is you're looking for, your soulmate, is there is a clear closing of a door here. You can see the past clearly. You're likely reminiscing or getting memories like coming back to the surface through dreams or just in the daytime, whenever. But there's a clear ending and closing door. You're not friends with certain people anymore. You don't work at a certain job anymore. You've moved apartments, houses. You're in a new place. Wow. We got Vanishing Mirror with ego sublimation. So you're going to meet the one when you are embodying that new self. Ego sublimation is so eerie with the mirror kind of shattering. That lets me know your image changed. You may have new hair. You may have like a new aesthetic. Like say you used to be like into like I keep hearing bimbo core. Someone's been really into bimbo core, and that has been your bridge to like kind of dissociate and kind of make yourself the blank slate. And then after this, you're going to move into a new aesthetic. I hate that that's the freaking aesthetic that came up, but that's really going to resonate with someone. Spirit is saying the reason you were attracted to like bimbo core or Barbie core is that you're dissociating from that older version of yourself and that older version of your life. Holy cow, that is so cool. I literally have chills right now. I'm like, what the hell? It's crazy how you will naturally do what you need to do to get to the next space. How your body, you won't even be consciously aware of why you're attracted to certain things or why you're doing things. But I'm like, holy this is just freaky to see someone doing that, and now to know why and to have that revealed. Spirit saying you're cleaning house, you're dissociating and you're making yourself a blank slate. And then after this, you'll have another era. But this bimbo core, Barbie core thing, whew, holy cow, that gave me chills. You're doing that intentionally and subconsciously. That is why, because you're creating yourself a blank slate, you're dissociating, and then you're going to program yourself to something else next. But let's keep going. That was really cool. We have the horned cactus with resourcefulness. So this is giving me an energy of you looking for a new job, or you finding some sort of safety. You'll be starting a new job, or you'll be moving into a new house. You may be redecorating your room if you do live in the same place and you have roommates. There's like this energy of you changing your physical space to kind of like as something that was triggered by the internal changes. You're being more resourceful. You're connecting with people who can help you get you to the next level. You're newly working with a mentor or newly into therapy. All right. We have straddling worlds and crown games. Interesting. Number 52 and 8, we had number 58 and 29, if any of those are significant. But number 52 and number 8, this could all be angel numbers that you're seeing. Straddling worlds says wandering between realms. You may be having a lot of weird dreams. You may even experience your, like the one, your future partner in a dream, but there's like an energy of them just kind of passing by. It's kind of like you're getting in each other's, like auric field, so you are experiencing each other, but not in a stable kind of way, because things are still coming together. Like your energies are still anchoring. You're not fully out of the tunnel that gets you to the next space. You know, you're still in your Barbie era where you're dissociating and just kind of like having fun and focusing on other things, fun things, allowing the world to lead you. You're straddling worlds. And then we have crown games. There's an energy of you really being called to the past. And also there's a lot of temptation for you to use your power, because you're noticing how powerful you are in this space. You can already feel your power that you're about to step into and your new self in this, you know, out once you get out of the tunnel. But you also have more power than you did in the recent past before the tunnel era, where you're transitioning. You're also feeling how there's more power where you are, and that power is only growing. So you're likely feeling, to be honest, like you're under spiritual attack. And all of this is happening when you're about to meet the one. And I feel like, dang, I wish I can explain this, but what I just saw was it's just kind of like when you're having a very intense dream, and then you know how like you watch a movie and they're having a very intense dream, and then they have like the super intense music in the background, and then the person wakes up and all of a sudden it's silence. It's kind of like that. Like when you're meeting this person, it's like everything is intense, everything is very loud, and then you meet them, silence. And it's like you're there, you're out of the tunnel. Literally, you're just out of the tunnel. So there isn't really like a conscious transition marker. Like I don't see anything super significant happening in the transition phase itself. I just see that's where you're in now, and this is going to be very spontaneous. Like once you meet this person, it's just ready. It doesn't feel like there's a transitional, it doesn't feel like something major happening. Yeah, so this is honestly coming really out of the blue. There's really going to be no lead up to this in a way. You're going to know that you met your person by how much you like them, first of all, because you've had a tough time liking people. Since you've dissociated from the older version of yourself, the older version of yourself has likely gone through a lot of trauma or been misused in some way, like taken advantage of in some way. So that really caused you to maybe have a little bit of an era where you hated men, hated women, hated whoever it is you're interested in dating, just thought very low of people. So a big sign in synchronicity that's going to let you know that you've met the one is that you actually like them and feel like you feel your heart kind of being pulled out of your chest, and not in a bad way. You feel like you're naturally opening up to them and wanting to be vulnerable. You're showing love to them naturally, almost like you can't help it, like you really like them. And that in itself is something that's very telling to you, because I feel like since before the tunnel and that era where I feel like something may have happened, you just really kind of stopped liking people. We also have stuck to you like glue and abundance of love. So they're matching that energy. They're giving you a lot of love. They're very attentive. They're giving you a lot of space in their life, time, energy, attention. They're inviting you out with them and their friends. They're wanting you to meet their family. They're wanting you to be a part of their life. So they're holding space for you. That's something that will really be different about this connection, how they genuinely hold space for you and they want you to come in their life. There isn't like boundaries like, okay, I don't want, you to be around my friends. I want to keep these lives separate. It's like, no, I want you fully in my life. I want you around always. If I have to, go out of town to go see my mom this weekend, I want you to come with me. If I have to go, drop this off across town, I want you to ride with me. I want you to be with me. They want to be around you a lot. And then we have breaking free in the tempter. So again, that's giving me like that energy of that instantaneous kind of new beginning in a way. It's just, you're out of the tunnel. It's just There's no big thing there, but I do see you kind of instantly feeling free of your own dark feminine, dark masculine, your own, like, because we were getting that right use of power, so there was a lot of temptation. You were really feeling like, shit, I could really go into a villain era right now. I could really, you know, start to misuse my power, or now that I'm aware of my power, I can use that to take what I want, because things have been taken from me. But as soon as you're getting all this abundance of love, it's like, oh, I'm nice again. I don't know. It's, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you'll see how it plays out once it plays out for you. But there is this energy of you just kind of immediately breaking free from that and allowing yourself to live in love and to be loved. I will say I do still see you wanting to post like your relationship or social media, or you're seeing someone in person. It's best for you to go on dates out of town or move if you can, or not post this on social media, because though you do have the right to and you should be able to, it's something that will attract drama into your life. So you may want to choose not to do it, even though you should be able to do it and you do have the right to do that. Because we have jealousy and happy family, so people are seeing you building. So like I said, whether it's someone, you know, seeing you in person and people are sending you evil eye, or even like, it's crazy, like you could be going to the gym, right? You could have been going to the gym for months. Nobody approached you there. You meet this person at the grocery store, you come back to the gym and they see you coming in together. And these people that didn't take the opportunity to approach you for months are all of a sudden sending you evil eye, or all of a sudden trying to like get with your partners out of jealousy because, you know, the girls at the gym are now looking like, I can't believe she got a man before me. Just BS, okay? It can manifest in so many different ways, but it's better for you to like make some sort of physical move, or like start to be in places where people don't already know you or recognize you, so that you can avoid that. You should be able to go to your gym, especially if it's your favorite gym, but I'm just seeing trouble. Or, you know, if someone sees you out and about, there's nothing you can do to control that besides dating like out of town or going to places that you don't usually frequent. And it's tricky because, you know, in all fairness, you should be able to do that. It is your right to do it, but I'm just seeing it cause you trouble. So if you want to avoid that, that's what I would suggest. And also posting your relationship online. I know it can be very exciting, but for you, it's just best not to, because I just see some mess. And people from your past, seriously, it's giving demonic. Because why are you trying to reach out to my partner and make my life hell when you already made my life hell? Like, you already like backed me into the corner and extorted me from our life that we shared together, whether this is old friends, old romantic partner, whatever, and now you're trying to wreak more havoc after you've already wreaked havoc. And that may be a part of why you're so tempted to go into your villain era, because people are still effing with you. They're still messing with you. They don't get it. And it's like, I've been holding back. It's better, you guys, just to like completely disconnect before that even happens, because whew, that can end up really ugly. Spirit, what sign signals are they going to receive? How will they know they've met the one? They're going to be showing you a lot of love, giving you a lot of love, making you a priority. You feel seen and heard with them. Oh, that's interesting. We have the Four of Cups and the Six of Wands in reverse. So also something that lets you know that this person is the one is they don't try to just cheer you up. They allow you to be sad. They allow you to have days where you're not entertaining them. You know, they don't expect you to be a source of their entertainment or to constantly be trying to be sexy for them. They just allow you to be. That's a big thing. And also when you're just going through sadness and you're venting, or you're just kind of like having a moment of whatever it is that you're feeling, they're allowing you that space. They're allowing you to just purge it out, you know, cry it out, whatever. They're not trying to You know, this isn't the kind of person who'll be like, I like you when you're happy, or tries to just hurry up and sweep it under the rug. They allow you to process through your feelings, even if it has to do with them directly. Like, even if you guys were to go through an argument, this would be like an energy of them allowing you to have space, because you may not be able to just snap out of it. You may need space to process things. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Death card in reverse, and the Karma card in reverse, which is Judgment in this deck. There is an energy here of, this feels right, this doesn't feel sneaky. You may have been a part of a third-party situation before, where you tempted someone out of their relationship, or when you had to hide from, you know, from the relationship from people, or it was just shady to some degree, someone else wanted them, baby mama drama, whatever. And the way that you know this is your person is they don't put you in any of that. Karma in reverse. Death card in reverse. People are trying to destroy your relationship. Unfortunately, that is a sign that's going to tell you that this is who you've been waiting for, because it's like these low vibrational demons are trying to keep you from this angel, keep you from being able to have this timeline that you've always wanted and called out for. Your heart has been calling out for it, and they've been, you know, keeping you trapped from what you want for years, and finally you're experiencing that, and they're trying to stop that. So it's unfortunate that that's a sign, but we do have the Six of Pentacles in reverse as well. So that is happening. Also, this person is not trying to buy your affection or make you do the most to keep them. They're not flexing their wealth or what they bring to the table, or they're not dangling a relationship in front of your face to get you to do things. We have the Queen of Swords, so they allow you to fully stand in your power. You don't have a throat chakra block with this person. It's a very healthy love. They allow you to be, they accept you for who you are, and they're very supportive. How do they know they've met the one, Spirit? Wow, cool. We have exceeding expectations. So they're going to pour into your cup, show you love, let you into their life. The holding space for you part, I feel like, is the most important thing, where it's like they're inviting you out. You know, they want to go out with you. They want you to be a part of their life. They want you to be with them. Exceeding expectations is like gifts and presents and blessings that you'll get from them that you couldn't ask for if you wanted to, you know what I mean? Like, it's things you wouldn't have even thought of, but surprises. I soar into excellence is what it says at the bottom of exceeding expectations. So this person also has a lot of value to bring to you as a person. They motivate you to be your best self. They don't want you to be in your anxious, anxiety filled, worried, low self, you know. They exceed your expectations with how much they fill your cup, how much love they give you, how much they want you around, how much they pour into your life, but also they like prop you up so that you can exceed your own personal expectations and go further into living in your power. And then we have letting go. I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. That is like a full circle moment. We have the closing door and letting go as the first card and the last card that came up for you. So that is going to be a huge omen that you are genuinely leaving an old life behind and stepping into this relationship. And that's what I got for you guys, group 2. My Etsy is below in the description if you'd like a private tarot reading. That is where you can find me. But that is everything that I have for you today, and I'll talk to you soon. Alright, if you chose group 3 with the green stone, this is your reading. We're using the Tarot Illuminati for you to get today. And we're going to see signs and synchronicities. How will you know that you have met the one? So, and let's jump right in, Spirit. This is for group 3 with the green stone. How will they know they have met the one? Their soulmate. There's something about easy, like there's an easiness of you guys coming together. This person gives off really warm and supportive energy. Also, I'm feeling there's a lot of conversation. Like this person can really hold a conversation. It's not just, oh yeah, I know that. It's not just like, I don't know, like simple. They ask probing questions. They want to go further. They want to go deeper. Whenever it comes to conversing with you and getting to know you, they encourage you, and also they you know, kind of like prompt you to go further into what you mean. You guys bounce ideas off of each other. There's a lot of positive growth that happens here, but not at all in a traditional way where it's like, oh, this person is put in your life for a reason and you're growing together through tension. It's like you're growing through experience. Both of you have a lot that the other needs, and you guys really kind of fit together like a puzzle piece. We have teaching and creativity. So this person inspires you. They give you another perspective of what you want to do and how you could do it. So again, it's not like based in you healing from something. It's more like, yeah, I practice art. This is what I do. And this person, you know, kind of like wanting to know more about it, genuinely being interested, and then, you know, bringing up ideas. Have you ever tried this? This is really good for people who want to do art. You can do this, and there's a whole new space for you here. Like this person has a lot of resources and connections, and you do as well, you know, to them. So it's very interesting how you both have what the other needs. There's a level of simplicity here and genuine joy that you have. We have joy that came up as well. So there's a genuine joy this person brings you. You are excited to go see them, not nervous, excited. Like, I wonder what we're going to talk about today. I get to see my little boo. I get to be around them. They always smell so good. Like there's an energy of you being genuinely excited to be around them. And something about interviewing, Spirit is saying this person isn't interviewing you. So you may have found like, when you went on dates recently or with someone specific, at some point they like seemed to be interviewing you, or it seemed like they want, like, I don't know, something ended up in a debate perhaps. Spirit is saying they're not at all doing that. When you're dating this person, it's an experience. Like it's all about the experience. You're doing things together. You're going to movies, not just like restaurants. You're experiencing life together. You're human beings just being together. So the things that you may normally do, you feel very comfortable doing with this person. Whether you like to cook, that was such a source of tension for me personally. Like I liked to cook, but I hated that it made me feel like domestic or traditional, because I don't personally consider myself to be traditional, so it confused me. But with you, if you genuinely like to cook, you're cooking with this person together, and it's not from a space of obligation or trying to prove yourself, but you're really just living with this person. It's very simple. You're gonna know that this is the one by how you guys immediately kind of move into couple mode in a way. And I know that, you know, people say like that's toxic, but there is a difference between moving into this space out of fear and anxiety and trying to prove yourself, and naturally just existing and being with this person and kind of dating like just regular people. And that's the energy here. So I really love it. Like you feel so comfortable around them. You want to share with them as well. Like if cooking is your strong suit, if you love to cook and you're a great cook, just as an example, like you're sharing that with them, and it's not like I'm gonna hold this part of me back out of fear. You guys both give to each other immediately, and it's not from a space of I'm trying to win your affection. It's from a space of this is who I am and this is what I have to give, and we're just sharing together. I just heard tapas. So this person may like getting appetizers and sharing them. If that's something that you like, if you prefer to get a bunch of appetizers over getting like a main course, no appetizers, this person is really matching your energy with that. Or there may be something to do with tapas that you've always wanted to try. I'm getting like melting pot energy. I don't know if that's regional or not, but it's a restaurant that I have in my area where it's like you get a bunch of appetizers, and it's kind of like they have different fondue, so different cheeses, chocolates, white chocolates, marshmallows, chicken, appetizers, you know, all sorts of stuff, and you like kind of dip it in the fondue. It's like an experience thing, but it's only appetizers, not one big meal. So if you've been thinking about that or wanted to do that at some point and never got to do it, I do see you doing that with this person. And then we have divine timing, which is so interesting because I was hearing that in the beginning, but I didn't want to say it because I'm like, okay, that's not really a sign or signal. Divine timing is kind of open-ended, so we'll investigate that. Divine timing did come up, but this person is catching you at a very important time. It could be when you're genuinely healthy and ready to move into a connection. It could be when you kind of need a miracle or a saving grace, and this person is coming through and they're able to help you immediately, very hands-on. So yeah, you'll see how that ends up for you, but there is something significant about divine timing. This person is catching you like right in the nick of time. So maybe you're considering moving back to an ex, or maybe you were about to make some sort of big, huge life change and you're meeting this person like right before that or right when you need them. And then we have self-love. So you're meeting them as you've been practicing your self-love journey. You're genuinely, you may meet this person as you're out by yourself. Like you're out by yourself and they're also out by yourself, and then you guys come together and now you're together. Spirit, what signs and synchronicities will group 3 receive for group 3? Well, we have limbo and truth. So this is an energy where both of you are kind of sensitive, but you naturally disarm each other. So it's going to be something that you go into and you don't know what to expect. But once you actually get on the first date with this person, once you actually spend time with them, you immediately are disarmed. And that's something that's going to be a sign for you, because you may be someone who's very anxious, or someone who's always feeling the need to be an entertainer. But there's an energy here of programming immediately just kind of washing away. So whether you go on a date and you're feeling like, okay, I'm going to talk about this, I'm going to look for this, it's like that just kind of washes away and you just experience it in the moment. Or if you go in and you're like, okay, I'm excited to go on a date, but I don't trust these guys, I don't trust these girls out here. So you're coming in like guns a-blazing, or, you know, on the defensive side. This person is immediately disarming you. It's like something about eye contact. They make really good eye contact. And when you meet them, there's a very sincere energy that you get from them. There's a very soft, like, you know, and slow, no quick movements. I don't know. There's just like this energy of this person moves slow. You may have dated someone who would ask you questions like on the spot and not give you the opportunity to really think through your answer. And you just hated that feeling of feeling kind of caught off guard and uncomfortable. This person doesn't do that to you. We have regret and grace. So you guys may be a little spicy, to be honest. You may be a little spicy. You may, you know, say something that would be a little hurtful or something that you kind of regret, but this person is extending you grace. They're like, listen, I understand. My intention is not to put you in position and just, you know, assume that I'm gonna get girlfriend or boyfriend, you know, treatment from you. I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. I don't want anything from you. I'm interested to getting to know you. I would like to move forward, but I'm not trying to take from you. So you may be a little, you know, rogue when you meet new people, a bit suspicious or just really on the defense. And there is something that I do feel happens, that this person is extending you grace and you guys are easily making up from it. So that's also something that's gonna tell you that this is the person you've been waiting for. Spirit, any other signs? This person really makes you think about who you are. We have introspection and storms. There's an interesting energy of you wanting to be more like them. I feel like you've had to be a certain kind of way to maneuver, or you've been a certain kind of way just, you know, when you spend a lot of time with yourself, like if you're an introvert or you spend a lot of time with yourself, once you hang out with new people or just different people you don't usually hang out with, it's like, oh shit, like I've been really being in hermit mode made me feel like this certain thing was normal. I always have that, like when I am in public, because I talk to myself out loud all day, every day. I really do. And when I go in public, I'm always mumbling to myself, and I'm like, dude, I really gotta stop that. There's something like here, like something about yourself that you're realizing you've been moving from for a long time or doing for a long time. We have storms and introspection, and there's just like this energy of, okay, I don't have to be that way, or I want to be like more calm. There's a little bit of inspiration from this person, like, okay, they're coming through calm and they're genuine. I want to match that energy. And then we have fire. So maybe you really respect that this person speaks their mind. If you're the opposite, like if you're a different element based, like if you are more water based or something like that, it's like, dang, I really want to speak my mind like they do, or I want to pursue my creativity, my internal fire like they do. We did see some of that in the beginning. A lot of inspiration you're getting from them, and that's how you're knowing this is the person you've been waiting for, because they inspire you to do better, to be more, to do things differently, to grow. But like I said, in the best possible way, not in like a painful, just another life lesson kind of way, or this person is above me, you know, kind of way, in a very genuine, just natural kind of way. They're not pushing anything on you or expecting anything of you. It's something that you naturally feel. This person makes you want to be different. Maybe you've always dated people that accepted whoever you are, the lowest version of yourself, or the toxicity, the toxic traits, the desire to be an entertainer and to always be perfect. Maybe you know, dated people that ate that all up. And this isn't the kind of person that's going to be like, I like you without makeup, or you don't have to do that. But they are equally as loving and affectionate in all forms. So you get naturally over time more comfortable, you know, slacking, so to speak, like not having to be perfect, but just being yourself and bringing yourself to the table and knowing that that's literally enough. Just you. We have the Moon in reverse, the Nine of Cups, and the Fool in reverse. So this person, another way you're going to know that they're the one is they're very emotionally stable, very, they have a lot to give, and when it comes to love, they don't have any crazy exes, major toxic traits, nothing majorly holding them back. It's like they're full, they're whole, they're just not coupled up. So the only thing missing from their Ten of Cups is their partner. We have the Moon in reverse. They don't confuse you. And with the Fool in reverse, they're also always giving you the choice. They don't say you're mine or try to make you theirs or try to, you know, steal you off the market. They allow you time to get to know them. They want you to choose them, not to force you to be with them. They also don't want to, it keeps focusing on these cards, I don't know why. But they also don't want you to, like, they don't want to make you addicted to them to where you can't function without them. They want you to be very, like, self-sufficient, independent, your own person, and to share something really special with them as an added bonus. Interesting. The Star in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse, they're not trying to be the light of your life. They more feel lucky to be a part of your story, to be honest. They're just like, it's giving a little bit of golden retriever energy, but not even. I feel like, I don't know, maybe like lab energy, like, you know, like they're just kind of like cool, calm, collected, cheeky, you know, cute, but not like just goofy and not here. there's you know, activity going on behind those eyes. There is. But anyways, Three of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you are in a position where you want to choose your partner. I don't feel like you want to feel like Spirit is just putting someone in your path and you have no, like, choice in the matter. There keeps being this, like, energy drawing me back to you choosing them, being inspired by them, and getting more and more comfortable in choosing them every step of the journey. We have the Eight of Cups, Justice card in reverse, and Wheel of Fortune. So this may have came at an awkward time. We did get something about time earlier in this spread, but this may be like a truly unexpected surprise that you don't feel deserving of or ready for yet, because we have the 8 of Cups. So like I said, I did feel like a little bit of an energy of maybe you were right at the point where you were about to go back to a toxic ex and you had been in this cycle with them forever, and now you meet this person and they're like so amazing and you're like, dang, I'm still kind of toxic from that last situation, or moving from a version of myself that isn't exactly in alignment with this relationship. There's something about the timing being off in some way, or timing being just very interesting. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. It's like, it's really like an energy of you hitting the jackpot. So crazily enough, if you're like about to have like an eviction or something crazy happen, again, I was getting specifically miracle in the beginning, where this person is coming like at the crux of time. Three of Wands. Interestingly enough, oh, there's that 10 of Cups. There's that one little piece they were missing. Three of Wands. Interestingly enough, though, there was just, it's not that you expected better actively, but there's an energy of like, there's got to be something better than this that you had. And you're seeing like the truth of that. It's actually, there's something better than what it is that you had before unfolding right in front of your eyes, and it was very unexpected. We have the Princess of Swords in reverse and the Two of Swords. So to be honest, that's like an energy you were just about to hit up your ex or communicate, respond back to them. That's like an energy of you were so close to making a bad decision. We have the King of Swords coming to save the day, the Chariot, the Six of Pentacles, and the Prince of Cups. There's a gift here, and for whatever reason, you don't feel exactly worthy of it. And it's not a low vibrational worthy, like feeling of like, oh, I'm not worthy. It's more like, I just feel it's just weird. It's very weird. It's like not like a sad place. It's just like, I literally, how did I manifest this? I don't know that you did manifest it, especially with divine timing. We have the Wheel of Fortune, so that's a stroke of luck. I mean, I guess I don't have the proof that Spirit is specifically putting this into your life, because we did have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So I don't think that you necessarily manifested this, but I do see this person giving themselves to you, you know, and not expecting you to take it, but definitely being like, this is what I want. So there's that. We have the Seven of Wands and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So there is an energy of you not being ready or not expecting this to come through when it does. Like if you were to have asked yourself a month prior to meeting this person, what do you think will happen next month? You would not say, I'll be meeting the soulmate or the love of my life, or entering a relationship where this person fixed my financial problems, or meeting, you know, this kind of connection, this person that makes me want to be better and inspires me. I've always been the inspiring type of person. If anything, I feel like you would have said, you know, if I'm being honest, I may go back to my ex. They'll probably text me, like, you know, just other things. We do have the Magician's Sword, though, number 37. 37 may be significant for you, but confidence in your magic is what it says at the bottom of the card. So Spirit is saying you did manifest this in a way, but not in a direct way where you were necessarily doing candle magic and yada yada. It manifested in your life because you took the actions that you took to put yourself in the same place at the same time as this person. So manifestation for you may not be about, you know, doing that direct magic and influencing your outside world, but being open and not watering down your intentions and wanting, allowing yourself to desire more could be what it was. But Spirit is saying, you know, this is an opportunity, and regardless, you still have to take it, regardless of how, or you don't have to take it, but regardless of how the opportunity came through, it is something that you are a part of the process by choosing it. So in a way, you're still manifesting it into your life by choosing it and moving forward, instead of, even with this opportunity on the table, going back to what's normal. I mean, we also got that energy of you kind of doing something that you regretted, and instead of being prideful about it, just saying, even if to yourself, not directly to this person, like, I want to do better, so I'm going to do better. That alone is a manifestation, is an acceptance of what is being offered to you. So you're more a part of the process, but not in a way maybe that we think of manifestation. So yeah, that is what I got for you guys, group 3. My Etsy is below. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that was your reading. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 4 with the pink crystal, this is your reading. We're using the Crystal Visions Tarot for you today. And we're going to see what signs, synchronicities will come up for you. Where do I want to pull from? Oh, let's pull from here. One of these are flipped over already. Spirit, this is for group 4. How will they know they've met the one for group 4? Oof. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh. First of all, this person is very vocal. I'm also getting that they're going to ask you out first. We have invitation and manifesto. So manifesto is like kind of like an energy of having a lot to say, really pouring your heart out. Tapping into this energy, they are really telling you that they're interested, and they're being clear about that. Also, they're really on top of the dating process. They are asking you out on dates consistently. So it's not even a situation where it's like, okay, they ask you and then you ask them and you guys kind of go back and forth. It's really like an energy of them being like, today's date was fun. Are you free next Saturday? Like trying to keep up with you and continuously, you know, ask you on dates and being consistent. Also, this person really respects your boundaries. We have I won't keep asking and lust. So to be honest, there is a lot of sexual tension between the two of you. You are finding yourself very physically attracted to this person and vice versa. But there's an energy here of you not wanting to kiss them, not wanting to, like, it's not that you don't want to kiss them, but you won't kiss them. There's an energy, or maybe it's like, you know, third base. You won't be physically intimate with them. And I feel like, you know, they may try you one time, you know, would you like to, you know, come home to my house? And you're like, no, I don't, you know, believe in being intimate until marriage or until we're in an official relationship. And it's like, okay, I won't keep asking. Like a true masculine, disciplined and respectful. Someone who is in their true masculine energy, because they will consistently ask you on dates and pursue you. But when it comes to respecting your boundaries, they will be disciplined to make you feel like you have say and makes you feel comfortable. We have vampire and give them a chance. You know, tapping into this energy, I do feel like this person is very excited about you right away. So they do kind of seem to be, I don't know, it's making you a little bit uncomfortable, either because you're not used to it or because they're so attractive. I'm getting a very traditional vampiric energy with this, where it's like, oh, they're not sucking you dry, but this is like that sexy allure magnetism that vampires are known to have. They're so hot and there's such an intense gaze with this person that you feel so attracted to them. Every part of your body just feels drawn to them. And vampires are known for being very alluring and smelling really good and looking really good. Like everything about them, you know, makes you want to have a taste, makes you want to experience them. And you kind of feel like, I'm way too attracted to this person. I have to remain calm. I have to hold myself back. You may have always been into vampires as well, and you're getting your little fairy tale vampire, you know, romance. Maybe not literally. Well, shoot, I don't know. Maybe once you guys get to know each other, you may experiment a little bit, and, you know, I don't know, that's you do you. But yeah, you're feeling very, very, very drawn to this person. We have give them a chance, so it almost feels like they're telling you everything that you want to hear because of how much what they respond to your questions matches what you're looking for. But Spirit is saying give them a chance to calm down, give them a chance to, you know, find comfort. You know, you responding to them positively, consistently, choosing to go on dates with them is going to make them kind of realize, okay, this is something that I can trust. This is not something that's going to run away from me. I don't have to prove myself and do the most. They're a little bit of a people pleaser, to be honest. Maybe it's just because they really like you, or maybe it's something from childhood, whatever, but that is something that does kind of, you know, concern you a little bit in the beginning. And Spirit's like, give them a chance. They're just very, very excited, you know. Okay. We have spellbound and confidence. So another way that you're going to know that this is the person you are looking for is they are very verbal with how they feel about you, and very verbal about how you look and how it pleases them and how they're excited to see you. This person is a very confident person. They're a very attractive person, but they also really enjoy your look and everything about you, and they're spellbound by you, and they really do seem to be hypnotized by you. But I don't feel like you're trying to hypnotize them. I don't feel like you're trying to get them to like you, or like not like you, but trying to get them to like feel this way. It's just naturally how they feel. Like I don't see you charming them and really laying it on thick. It just kind of feels very normal. It feels like you're just moving normally and getting to know them. But with them, they're just so confident that this is the relationship that they want. And with that spellbound energy, it's like they're really kind of obsessed with you, to be honest. Now we have out of sight, out of mind, and reunion. So I'm going to clarify this with tarot. I want to know exactly, I don't want to assume with that. I want to know exactly what that's about. Spirit, can you clarify out of sight, out of mind, and reunion? What is this about? Justice in reverse. This is about a cycle that has not been closed properly, or has been left open-ended, or a situation with someone who has hurt you or done you wrong. Out of sight, out of mind, and reunion is like someone you haven't talked to in a while, someone that you maybe even forgot about, or someone that you have truly let go in your heart of hearts, in your soul, in your spirit. You really did let that person go fully. You weren't holding space for them, holding on to hope for them, and they're coming back. It feels like an apology. It feels like they're coming back to apologize. Spirit, why are they coming back? We have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Cups. Uh-oh. They're coming back because they realize they fumbled. They're coming back to have a second chance with you. Period. And this is someone who maybe didn't pay attention to you before. If you guys had a physical glow up, this could be someone that you never even dated, but you liked in high school, and they knew you really liked them, and maybe they took advantage of that in some way, like led you on and played with you, but now you're like, you know, you're the apple of this person's eye, but maybe you had like a glow up where more people, like all sorts of people, are giving you a lot of attention and paying a lot of attention to you. There is a reunion coming back with someone, and this could be someone who didn't really give you the time of day before. Not necessarily someone that you flat out had like your own relationship and timeline with. I had to get some water. Okay, well, let's keep going. Okay. Spirit, for group 4. How will they know they met the one? What is going to happen? We have gathering around. Another way you're going to know that you've met the one is they are proactive about having you come into their life and meeting their friends and family. We have gathering around. The bottom of it says the power of community. So this person is letting you into their life. They're letting you meet the people that are closest to them. You know, they're not trying to hide you away or shy you away of seeing who they are. Because you know how they say, like, you are who you hang around? They're not hiding their friends from you because they know their friends are shitty or that they're guilty. Like, they're wanting you to be around their friends and family. First of all, because they just want you around, but also because they care for you and they want you in their life more. That was number 26. This is number 14. We have the Drifter, experiencing life as it comes. So you may be meeting this person as you're trying new things. Meeting this person as you're on a solo journey. Maybe you used to have a lot of friends, but now you don't have any, or just one, or, you know, the only friends you have technically are like family, like your literal family, but you hang out with them. There's an energy of that being a possibility as well. There's an energy of you letting go and being open to what happens, being open to love as it's meant to happen for you. Spirit, how will they know they've met the one? We have the Fool's Embrace, number 22, transmuting pain. 22 may be your age. 2022 or 2020 may have been significant years for you. But we have the Fool's Embrace, transmuting pain. So this person naturally takes a lot of pain away from you. They don't think you're too sensitive. They're very much so tapped into how you feel. They can tell when you're getting anxious, and they will, you know, ask you, do you want to leave? You ready to go? You ready to go sounds more fitting of this person, because it's like they're not even trying to put it on you. Like, do you want to leave? And put you in that position to be like, maybe I can take a little more pain. Maybe I can take a little more discomfort. It's just like, how about we, you know, head out? You know, it's very sweet and very in tune and tapped in. But they hold space for you, regardless of where you are in your journey, regardless of where you are in terms of personal security. They're very present with you and interested in what's going on with you, very present. Here to give you what it is that you need. Spirit, for group 4. I just saw 1111. Wow, you may be meeting this person in the midst of heartbreak, to be honest, because we have the Lover's card in reverse and the 3 of Swords. Honestly, this is giving me an energy of being deathly afraid of relationships, or like it really does bring you so much anxiety and discomfort. The thought of going back, like, and the thought of ending back up in that place that you took so much, like, that took so much power to pull you out of is very consuming and gives you a lot of anxiety. Regardless of this person showing up as someone who really appears to be your perfect match or an amazing person for you, even so, there is still an energy of you being afraid that this is going to be just another disappointment. Spirit, what else can you tell me for group 4? And they hold space for you. Like, they don't think you're too sensitive. They don't think you need to change. They hold space for you. They love you for who you are. They accept you for who you are. Queen of Wands in reverse and the 9 of Swords. You know, this is almost an energy of I'm weak. There's almost an energy here of I am weak, I am fragile, and I do need to be treated with extra care. If you were to be a package, it would be like the one that says fragile or handle with care on it. We have the 4 of Cups. You know, you are more sensitive. This is an energy of someone who maybe has like PTSD or childhood trauma, or has experienced more extremes like crimes against you physically, or like something serious. This is like you contemplating, you know, just like an energy of very scary times and being in like a serious dark hole that, I mean, you're out of it now, but it's like I cannot take another heartbreak type of energy. Like, I cannot. No, I don't think you understand. I can't. I cannot make it through another one. So you really do need a special kind of person, and I feel like you've been really torn up about how you were going to meet this person, because you don't feel like putting yourself in the lion's den, like necessarily being on dating apps, but also you may not go out a lot. So you don't know how you will meet this person. We have the 10 of Swords, 5 of Swords in reverse, and the Star in reverse. Spirit is saying this is not someone you have to find. This is something that will come to you. Something that will happen in divine timing. Something that you will naturally experience. So you don't have to worry about chasing this or being a major part of the process, or, you know, always working towards everything and trying to do something and always being active. We have the 7 of Cups in reverse and the Devil. So I get an energy of you guys aren't very trusting of, I did hear men, but very trusting of, you know, people to date. You just feel like they're not to be trusted. They're not to be friends. Like, which is so interesting, because I've had that thought before. Like, men aren't exactly built for friendship. They're not. Like, when you think about men and their friends, it's either family or I don't know. And you know how like guys will say like women are so catty, but one thing about a woman, if they see a snake in their circle, they're gonna call it out and they're gonna separate from that person, that woman, that man, whoever it is in their circle that shouldn't be there. Men, on the other hand, will keep their enemies closer, which is like not at all smart to me personally, and not real friendship. It's just someone around who's serving a purpose. So you're not real friends. You're using that person then. I don't know. That's my personal opinion, but that's not friendship to me. So I personally don't really feel like men are meant to be like friends. They're not really built for friendship, because what they consider to be friendship is actually not friendship by my definition, but you do you, boo. You do you, boo. I feel that way too, though. If you feel that way, like, I peep. Spirit for group 4. How will they know they've met the one? Ugh. This stupid reunion coming up again. We got it from 2 different decks. So this reunion is going to cause a significant shift in energy. I feel like this could be a situation where as soon as you close the cycle with this person of the past, because I just kind of moved on after we talked about it. Soon as you close out this cycle with this person of the past, or something's going to happen. You may go on a date with them and then realize like, I can't believe I ever desired this person. I can't believe, like, I don't know, it's causing this crazy thing to happen for you. Either you're realizing like, I wanted this person for years, but now that I'm actually on a date with this person, they're not at all who I imagined them to be. My imagination of them, my fantasy of them is so much better and grander and more fulfilling than who they actually are. So you're realizing that you projected onto this person, and that was never who, it was never them that you were attracted to. It was your own ability to create, your own creativity, your own fantasy that made you feel that way. So it's causing you to have this instant realization about people. Either that, or through this reunion, you'll finally get to say, no, this isn't what I want, and kind of take your power back in a situation where you had wanted this person for years and they had never given you the time of day, or maybe they embarrassed you. It feels like something from high school. Like, that's how it feels. But it could be like a coworker, someone after school, whatever, that you met. But that's how it feels. But that happening is causing a significant shift where it's just like putting you directly in alignment with this person. This also could be happening right as you are, this could be happening right as you're meeting this person. We did get the 7 of Cups in reverse. Like, you don't really want to date multiple people at a time. It's overwhelming for you or confusing for you. But that may be a realization that you have through trying to date this person and also trying to date this person. So this could be happening at the same time. We have the endings card that just came up. So there's an energy of whatever realization you're having through entertaining this person of the past, meeting this person of the past again, talking to them again, something about that is putting you like kind of in a mode where you're focused on this new connection and you're choosing this new connection. And then we have teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. So this person is also helping you heal with that Fool's Embrace that came up before, card number 22, with transmuting pain. This person is really helping you out of the space that you're in. You're giving to them. There are plenty of things that they will benefit from having you in their life as well. So there's this energy of like mutual security. Security at the bottom of the deck. Mutual security, trust, and love. That is what I have for you, group 4. My Etsy is in the description. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that is what I have for you guys today. I'll talk to you soon.